What up, boxing world? Adrien the Problem Broner is likely to come back in the ring soon. October. Some of you guys already know, or most of you guys already know, Broner lost to Sean Porter. It was embarrassing. Talk all that crap at the final press conference. Taunted Sean Porter's father. Talked about everything. Their lifestyle, financial situations, how they're living together. I mean, from the cars to the... everything, right? He got whipped by Sean Porter, as all of you guys already know. Now, I knew this all along. I knew this would happen. Broner is Al Haymon's baby. I'm telling you. You know, Broner is a character. Sometimes character makes numbers. You make number, you make money, obviously, right? If you guys didn't see my review video of the Mayweather versus Berto kickoff press conference, I said that that's the fight that needing a hype man. Well, Broner don't need a hype man. Every time he fights, he advertises himself. You know what I'm saying? He advertised the fight itself because he's a character. Somebody that Mayweather and Berto needed. Anyhow, this guy is fighting. It's like a guaranteed win. You know what I'm saying? His name is, if I can pronounce it, I'm going to try hard. Khabib Allakhverdiev. It's in the works, October 3rd. Same time frame as Keith Thurman's trying to fight. So, read you guys some of the stuff that are here. Well, before I say anything, right? Before I read you guys some stuff, this is, the truth of the matter is this. When Broner lost to Maidana, all of a sudden, he needed some boosting again, you know, towards his goal, ultimate goal of fighting at welterweight, because that's where the money is. Al Haymon set up Broner beautifully, you know, giving him 3 opponents that he could easily won, which was, it was Molina, that was after Maidana. It was Molina, Taylor, and another Molina. It was Carlos Molina, and the other one was John Molina. So 3 fights prior to him getting a shot again at welterweight. Well, it was a catchweight against Porter, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we can see a trend here that it's true what a lot of people are saying. Al Haymon loves him some Broner. He's not gonna let that guy go, regardless. You know, if he's doing so bad right now. I mean, he's talking trash on Twitter, bashing everybody. F y'all, that's what he says. You guys remember that? You know, nobody likes me. You guys don't like me anyways. F all of you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Al Haymon still wants to build him some Broner. You know, Broner is young in the game. Got the same somewhat style as Floyd Mayweather. Similar, not quite the same. Calls Mayweather's big bro. Mayweather's all over him every time he's fighting. He's with him all the time. Sits next to him. And not to mention, Broner don't even have to thank anybody. You know what I'm saying? He's just liked. Period. By Mayweather, by Al Haymon. And those are the only 2 people that he really needs in his career. F everybody, right? That's what he says. As long as he's got Al Haymon behind, you know, in his pocket, and Mayweather in his back pocket, he will be fine. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if he's got 5 losses in a row. You know what I'm saying? They're going to build him back up. And that's a trend here. They're trying to match Broner with a guy, I still can't pronounce his last name, but Allakhverdiev, which hasn't fought in 16 months. Alright, this guy is a light welterweight. It's like, you know what, Broner? You didn't do so good against Sean Porter, man. We're gonna build you back up and then get you a fight eventually again at welterweight, if not a catchweight. You know, they're trying to get Broner there. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna stop. If Broner happens to win against this guy that is fighting in October, and then another guy, possibly get him back a shot at somebody at welterweight, and then he loses again, it's gonna be same all over again. back to square one. They're gonna build him and build him and build him. I don't think Al Heyman is gonna stop until he finally gets Broner up there. When everybody else like gets beat up and loses or moves up in weight, then they're trying to make. I see the trend here that they're trying to make Broner like the next somewhat of a pay-per-view superstar at welterweight, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Hell, if Broner right now really want to prove himself, then he should fight somebody like Danny Garcia, who just recently moved up in weight, at welterweight. You got Peterson, I mean, even Bradley. I mean, you got all these fighters that he could easily fight at 147, but yet they bring him back down. Fight a light welterweight guy that hasn't fought in 16 months. I'm gonna give you guys a background. This guy's Allakhverdiev is 19-1 with only 9 KOs. It's in the works. Allakhverdiev hasn't gotten near a ring since then. Since April of 2014. He will have been out of action for 18 months. In other words, he won't have fought in a year and a half. If you're looking for a fair fight where one of opponents has a decent chance of winning, you don't select a guy who hasn't fought in the last 18 months. Better yet, almost 2 years. And stick with him, and stick him with somebody like Broner to fight for a world title. Al Heyman is trying to get Broner up there, boy. He's trying to get him freaking get that belt. Oh man, what a beautiful setup, man. Regardless of how much Broner, how much his character is bad in and outside the ring, I guess he's got that character that just Heyman wants. You know, Heyman jumps all over Broner. Allakhverdiev held the WBA regular light welterweight from 2012 to 2014 when he was beaten by Vargas. Allakhverdiev, I'll just say A, man. Can't pronounce it. A beat Guzman to pick up the vacant WBA title in November 2012. He then defended it successfully once in stopping Suleiman in the 11th round in July 2013. A finally fought a halfway decent light welterweight in Vargas, and he was beaten. Now, Broner is getting a lucky break here in getting a chance to pick up a light welterweight title the easy way by fighting Allakhverdiev. Because if he had to fight Danny Garcia, which I just said, Lamont Peterson, Postol, Crawford even, or Matisse, he likely would lose to all of them. And I agree. You know, if Broner really wants to move up there, right? Without loss against Sean Porter, why go back down? Why don't you keep going forward? No, that's not the case here. It's politics. It's money. You know, Heyman is going to try to build him back up. 1 or 2 fights. You know, win this title, defend it at least once or twice, and then move him back up there. Like I said, he should fight Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Danny Garcia would not mind. Not that Danny Garcia gonna fight him in October. I mean, he just fought, but yeah, it's possible. But Danny Garcia, if anything, is the perfect candidate for Broner. Why? Because Danny Garcia just moved up to welterweight. They're both moving up, and that is the perfect timing for Garcia and Broner to prove to the welterweight division that they're ready for somebody like Thurman, you know, Bradley. You know, get those fights. You know what I'm saying? I say Garcia and Broner, you know, fight. And whoever wins that fight, go fight somebody like Bradley. And obviously, Lamont Peterson and Lucas Matisse would also be tough for Broner. Very tough. Broner's defeat in the hands of Sean Porter last June was even worse than how he lost to Marcos Maidan in 2013. Well, I don't agree with that. I mean, it was a brutal loss when he lost to Maidan. It was the first time he ever lost, and he was knocked down twice. So, you know, this news is kind of article is kind of inaccurate. So, but Broner's opponent takes advantage of his low punch output to outwork him. Fortunately for Broner, he's been able to overpower many of the guys that he's faced during his career, so he doesn't have more losses on his resume. But now he's fighting in a 140-pound division. Broner can't overpower guys like he was able to do when he fought at super featherweight and lightweight. That's true. And most of the people that are 140 right now, they really are thinking about going up to, you know, welterweight. That's how you do it, though. You know what I'm saying? You win titles in division, you clean out the house, and then you move up. But, and I mean, that's Danny Garcia's path at the moment. But that's not necessarily what's going on here with Adrien Broner. Even though a lot of people think that, you know, Broner got talent. You know what I'm saying? He got skills. He's fast, got quick hands. He just I don't know, man. He just gets his emotions get the best of him. You know what I mean? Like, he's not focused. He's too arrogant. He gets off his game. You know, he forgets his game plan because of his mouth. But he could be all right fighter. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to lose against Sean Porter. You know, he could have easily won that fight. But he made it hard for him because he didn't stick to his game plan. He ran his mouth. He hugged. And guess what? Sean Porter capitalized from that. And Sean Porter deserved to win that fight. Because Broner just, you know, he was just off. You know what I mean? But if you guys remember, on the last, 11th or 12th round, Broner knocked down Porter with one quick left hand. Quick drop. You know what I mean? I mean, he got skills. Don't get me wrong. But the way Broner is going, man, it's just, he's got to take it easy. You know what I mean? But Broner is a character, and that's why I say that's Al Heyman's baby. So he'll try to build him back up. Win this title, defend it once or twice, and then get him another shot at somebody at welterweight. Probably somebody like Bradley. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. Broner, man, this boy is lucky. He's blessed to have freaking Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather in his back pocket. I'm telling you right now. All that luck is going to run out, though. He keeps losing, you know what I'm saying? But he's not about to lose to this guy. You know, I don't think so. Allakhverdiev, he could. Never know. Hell, Broner, man, he makes a lot of rookie mistakes. A lot. For somebody that has a fairly decent resume. He makes a lot of rookie mistakes. He's got to get rid of all that hugging. You got to throw some punches and stop, you know, working with his mouth. Work with your hands rather than your mouth. But let me know what you guys think. As always, drop me a comment. Make sure you like and thumbs up my video. And take care, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.